No matter how you get ready for kickoff, choose Visa and the Bank AmeriCard Cash Rewards Visa Credit Card, which lets you earn cash back on all your game day essentials. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
MLS Cup, Saturday at 7:30 on Fox.
Hi, everybody. This is Pat Hughes. The Chicago Cubs are World Series champions. To commemorate this, BigTimeBats.com is releasing the 2016 World Series champions Louisville Slugger two-tone bat. The full-size bat will have the Cubs logo and the World Series champions logo. The bat is limited to 10,000 individually numbered bats and sells for $129.95. Call Big Time Bats now at 1-866-280-BATS.
Your living room TV. If only you could bring it with you anywhere you went. It's got everything. Your live channels, instant access to the best entertainment, plus your recorded shows. The only problem is, it's stuck in your living room. Well, not anymore. Finally, you have the power to make the world your living room. Now the live channels you love and watch at home are with you anywhere. Download the new free DirecTV app. It's your TV. Take it with you.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu is not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Hockey's biggest stars face off on NHL Center Ice, bringing you up to 40 games a week no matter where you live. Watch your favorite teams and players light the lamp, coast to coast, all season long.
Oh, the move by Malkin, he scored!
And paired with NHL Network, it's your season ticket to the most hockey on TV. The game lives where you do. Order NHL Center Ice now and don't miss another moment of action. Call 1-800-GET-SPORTS.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
We've got an awesome slate of games for you later today on Fox. Most of you will see Beckham and the Giants with their 6-game win streak take on Brown, Bell, Big Ben, and the Steelers' star-studded offense. Others will get Washington going out west to clash with the Cardinals, or Jameis and the Bucs hoping to stay hot in sunny San Diego. It's America's Game of the Week, and it comes up next.
Star special premiere December 14th after the Empire Fall finale starting at 8.
I need you to watch the kids tonight.
No, I'm a bad choice for that job.
I'll act like an aunt for one day and don't ruin them.
Okay.
What's up, Chippy?
Next time he gives you crap, yank his pants down and point at his tiny... What happened to you?
It was humongous. I'm lucky he didn't beat me with it.
I give terrible advice. Everybody knows that.
She's a danger to these children.
The kids are fine.
The Mick, special premiere, January 1st on Fox.
The father of Kansas City barbecue, Henry Perry, invented and first sold his delicious sweet smoked meats on a Thursday. So just imagine what this Thursday will bring when Derek Carr and the Raiders clash with rivals Alex Smith and the Chiefs in a tight AFC West race on Thursday night.
Touchdown!
It's Raiders. It's Chiefs. It's Thursday. Anything can happen on Thursday. Thursday Night Football on NFL Network.
In the snow in Chicago, the crew working overtime to clear the field as we get set for the second half. Bears leading by 1.
Mars will be the greatest adventure ever. Mars, new episode, tomorrow on National Geographic.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu's not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Hi, everybody. This is Pat Hughes. The Chicago Cubs are World Series champions. To commemorate this, BigTimeBats.com is releasing the 2016 World Series champions Louisville Slugger two-tone bat. The full-size bat will have the Cubs logo and the World Series champions logo. The bat is limited to 10,000 individually numbered bats and sells for $129.95. Call Big Time Bats now at 1-866-280-BATS.
Yeah, Chevy was great in that.
Who played his wife? Beverly D'Angelo. Juliette Lewis co-starred as a daughter.
Oh, I think it was,
Chris Columbus was the director. Yukon Cornelius. Narwhals really exist. Never stick your tongue on a frozen flagpole. Actually, guys, it was the ghost of Christmas past. Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie.
That's the unlimited effect. Stream your entertainment with unlimited data when you switch to AT&T and have DirecTV. Plus, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 for free.
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it. It's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
It's like mango chutney and burnt hair.
No, thank you. I have a very sensitive palate.
Just try it.
Guys, I think we should hurry up.
If you taste something bad, you want someone else to try it. It's what you do.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Shh. Dog, 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 dog.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
People always talk about giving back.
We're gonna do a mental health awareness cleat.
Charity starts in your heart. When it comes to mental health, my purpose on this planet is to help bridge the gap in the mental health community. I truly believe that. Be able to speak for those who can't. That's why I love what I do so much.
Yeah, really.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
7-6 Bears. Today's excitement is brought to you by the new Nissan Titan. As the snow continues to fall, Kaepernick is wrapped up and taken down. Good pressure, and it was blocked by Sean Drone. This is Howard, and he is in for a Bears touchdown. Today's excitement brought to you by the new Nissan Titan. The first half numbers.
I don't think I've ever seen a game where the stats have been so pushed one side or the other. I mean, San Francisco, all we hear about last in time of possession. They got 20 minutes in the first half, and only 2 pass attempts, 30 rushes. That plays into their strength of a running team. But hopefully they saw what Matt Barkley did in that 2-minute situation. And offensively, when they have the opportunity, they start to throw the ball down the field a little bit, because right now, both teams becoming completely one-dimensional by choice because of the elements.
Matt Barkley, 4 of 8 in the first half. All 4 completions came after the 2-minute warning. Playing against the coach who drafted him in Philadelphia. So Barkley and the Bears start from their 25-yard line, leading 7-6. Gordon Howard in the backfield. He has the game's only touchdown. And this is Howard on first down. As the snow continues to fall here in Chicago. So do you think the Bears may continue to throw the ball a little bit after what they were able to do at the end of the second quarter?
I would hope so. I would hope that Dow Loggins saw what Matt Barkley did. He got into a rhythm, made some nice throws. The guys are catching it. Obviously some hesitation. Matt Barkley's never played in these type of conditions. The wide receivers struggled last week, holding onto the football. But boy, the best part of their offense was that 2-minute situation at the end of the half.
2 completions to Meredith, 2 completions to Thompson. Barkley looking to throw. And it is Bellamy who could not hang on.
That's a heck of a throw by Matt Barkley right there.
And now a late flag out at midfield.
Holding. Number 26, defense, 5-yard penalty automatic. First down.
So it's a hold against Tremaine Brock, who was called for the pass interference, which led to the Bears touchdown.
I see fundamentals when it comes to catching with the Bears wide receivers right now. I think one of the things, they're thinking about it so much that it's becoming uncomfortable. I don't think Joshua Bellamy has to leave his feet in that situation. I think he can run under that catch. And we just got to tell you what we saw at practice on Friday, just so all you Chicago Bears fans understand there's a concerted effort, not just this week, but all season long with these guys.
Right, here's Howard up the middle to the 40, downstairs to Laura.
But I'll tell you something also. It's not just a snow, it's a real wet snow. It's more like a slush, that sleek leather. And that's the first thing John Fox said when I said, Matt Barkley looked so good last week running the hurry up, looked so good on this last drive. Will you be doing more of it? And he said, we'd love to, but we have to pick our spots. It's so wet out here, and it's going to be hard. Ball control, field position are the biggest things with this game. Both coaches said that this weather is really tough right now.
Well, Laura's used to it. She grew up here in Chicago. John Fox is used to it. He coached in Denver. Here's Howard. And this time he loses the yardage. As far as Buckner, who makes the play.
But again, they talked about the wet, slippery conditions and the importance of every possession. But I do believe that because as an offense, you have called the play and the defense is reacting to what you do, the change of direction, different things where you force the defense to start and stop when they're reacting to the offensive player gives Matt Barkley and his group the advantage.
3rd down and 6 for Barkley and the Bears. They need the 46-yard line for a first down. Barkley throws, it's complete to Cameron Meredith in 49ers territory. Meredith's 3rd catch today, as he picks up a first down, a gain of 22.
Well, real good pickup by Jordan Howard. He's going to step up and pick up the blitzer, Jimmy Ward, right there, and just drive him into the inside. That allows Matt Barkley a clean pocket. Again, there's a little bit of the change of direction. Watch Cameron Meredith as he goes through that route. He forced Jaquaski Tart on 2 separate occasions to change direction. And in these conditions, that's going to create the separation that the wide receivers need.
1st and 10 from the San Francisco 38. 3 receivers set up to the right side. Barkley looking left. Hit as he throws. And the pass incomplete, intended for Howard as Buckner came with pressure.
One of the things you always talk about with young quarterbacks is courage in the pocket. And watch Matt Barkley right here. DeForest Buckner beats Charles Leno Jr. right away. And that's a big body coming right at you. And you're staring right at him. You know you're going to take this hit. And he hangs in there and makes the throw and saves the sack, saves a negative play, gives Jordan Howard an opportunity to make the catch.
Now 2nd and 10. Here's Howard. Howard inside the San Francisco 35.
Boy, that's not a good sign either. There goes Jordan Howard limping off. And I tell you, the injuries that have hit this Bears team during the course of the season, it's just unbelievable. You've got it in the inside linebacker area. Offensively, you've got a couple of guys with suspensions, bad choices on their part. Key contributors to this team out of the lineup for extended periods of time.
16 players on injured reserve, 2 quarterbacks, Jay Cutler, Brian Hoyer. Jeremy Langford in the backfield for the first time today. 3rd down and 7. As Barkley throws, it is Bellamy, and this time he is able to make the catch. He hangs on to it. Comes down inbounds for a Chicago first down.
It's so funny. You watch him on the earlier catch, and he's wide open and maybe just has a little bit too much time to think about it. This time, it's a tough throw. It's coming in over the top. You've got a defender there, Rashard Robinson, right there as the ball comes in, and Joshua Bellamy makes the tough catch. good for him. That was the critical drop last week. First down. That comeback in the fourth quarter against the Titans. Has another drop here today, but comes back and has a big catch there.
24-yard connection. And now it's Langford, his first carry. Jeremy Langford gains a couple down to the San Francisco 9.
Well, this will be the key spot on the field. San Francisco opportunities with mistakes and special teams by Chicago in the first half, but kicked 2 field goals. So you just get the 6 points, and the Bears able to cash in with the pass interference penalty right there at the end of the half. Can they cash in here again with a touchdown in the red zone?
Bears send in number 83, Daniel Braverman, his first regular season game, rookie out of Western Michigan. This is the tight end, Daniel Brown, on the toss.
And how about Daniel Braverman? He's going to be your prototypical slot receiver, going to work the underneath coverage. You tell that they bring him in for his first play. What does he get to do? We want you to block Ahmad Brooks on the outside. Oh, boy.
Nice assignment. He caught 108 balls last year at Western Michigan. And now blocking the 11-year vet, the 2-time Pro Bowler, Ahmad Brooks. Third down and 1. Howard back into the game and back into the end zone. His second touchdown today.
Good anticipation, good play call by offensive coordinator Dal Loggins. San Francisco coming to the inside. Watch the pressure here coming inside, and they've got the play called out off tackle. So Paul Asika leads the way for Jordan Howard. Good lead by Paul Asika on the fullback up inside on the linebacker.
Fullback from New Zealand, former rugby star, Paul Asika. There's Barth for the extra point, just sneaks through. So Howard limped off, comes back in. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm pumped you guys fly to Belize.
Baby, you can go wherever you like.
Maybe I should go to Jamaica.
You can go wherever you like. Yeah.
Could I have one of those drinks in a coconut with a tiny umbrella?
Baby, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you
Yes to low fares to faraway places. We thought you'd like that. That's transparency.
The playbook of work is tattered and torn from those who do jobs for which they were born. Hammers and wire, chainsaws and wrenches, and the true bond of teamwork down in the trenches. Ford F-Series is their chariot. It answers the bell. It's the truck deemed official by the NFL.
Steakhouses and parsley have gone together forever. But from the looks of Taco Bell's new steakhouse burrito and steakhouse nachos, drenched in zesty, indulgent queso, parsley's no longer wanted. If you could only hear its pain. But you can't, because parsley can't talk. Just like I can't play piano.
Everything you love about the steakhouse, nothing you don't. The new steakhouse burrito and steakhouse nachos, only at Taco Bell.
That's the hottest seat in sports media.
I love it.
This is undisputed.
Today's game is sponsored by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. By Zales. Celebrate your lasting love with gifts from Zales, the Diamond Store. And by Taco Bell's new Steakhouse Burrito and Steakhouse Nachos.
In the snow in Chicago, a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Bears with touchdowns on back-to-back possessions after falling behind 6-0.
And again, the passing game is a part of that 75-yard drive. They come back to Josh Bellamy after a drop early in the drive. So let's see what San Francisco is going to do here.
Shepard on the return. And he takes it out to the 20. Colin Kaepernick and the 49ers offense trailing by 8.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus Cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
All right, we're gonna take you for the tour. First floor, bun. Second floor, 2 patties. Third floor, penthouse, 6 strips of bacon, sesame seed roof. Sunset.
Try the new Bacon King with a half pound of beef and 6 strips of crispy bacon. It's truly the Bacon King, only at Burger King.
I catch fastest in below freezing temperatures. In Pittsburgh, in December, that's what it takes to earn the right to wear this gear.
Excuse me, Mr. Green. I got that same gear for my grandson at NFLshop.com.
You have wonderful taste.
Thank you.
The best place to get authentic NFL gear this holiday, NFLshop.com.
Star special premiere December 14th after the Empire Fall finale starting at 8.
Small screen, stadium-sized content. Watch live local Sunday games on your smartphone with NFL Mobile. Harper 2's watching in the snow through his camera. Men and women on our crew breaking the elements this afternoon.
Yes, thanks to everybody out there making our job easy as you guys are working in the elements. Hey, you got to go out and tell Colin, hey, listen, yeah, it's snowing out here. We're taking pictures. You need to start throwing the football.
They're out nice and early, setting up yesterday as well. And they enjoyed some Chicago pizza last night. Second down and 6. Torrey Smith in motion. Kaepernick looking to throw for only the 3rd time. And it is broken up by Bryce Callahan. Pass was intended for Jeremy Curley.
And this is the area where Colin Kaepernick has to take the next step as a quarterback. He's got to become a better drop-back passer from the pocket in a traditional style offense. We've seen his athleticism on scrambles. We know what challenges he poses for a defense in the zone read scheme, but he has to improve on being a drop-back passer.
3rd down and 6. Empty backfield. Thrown split out wide to the left. Play clock is at 3. 49ers must get to the 30 for a first down. As Kaepernick throws, and thrown was the intended receiver. Looked like it hit off the helmet of the linebacker, John Timu.
Good recognition by Colin Kaepernick in that situation. You split Shane Drone out to the top. There's John Timu. It's linebacker against running back. They run their double move. And you can see he gets the separation, gets beyond him, underthrown off the helmet of John Timu.
So Pinion waiting back at his 10-yard line. Callahan back deep for Chicago. Fair catch is called for at the 36-yard line. Bears with touchdowns on back-to-back possessions.
It's the holidays at Verizon, and the best deals are on the best network.
Yes!
With no surprise overages, you can use your data worry-free and even carry over the data you don't use. And right now, get 4 lines and 20 gigs for only $40 per line. And just for the holidays, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for only $15 per month. No trade-in required.
I love you in that. No, I love you in that. No, I love you in that.
Hurry, these offers end soon. Get the best deals and the best network only on Verizon.
Okay, anyone like coming in first place in everything that matters? Introducing the all-new 2017 Ford Super Duty, the only high-strength, military-grade aluminum alloy body heavy-duty pickup. It takes first place in every measure of tough. Best-in-class towing, best-in-class payload, best-in-class horsepower, and best-in-class torque. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is the next level. This is the all-new Ford Super Duty.
Here you go, Mr. Brown. Antonio Brown.
Stay one step ahead with Visa Checkout.
Hey, you got a little sauce.
Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Use Visa Checkout to buy a Papa John's pizza, and you can get your next one-topping pizza free.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new 2017 Ford Super Duty. This is the next level.
Today, the My Cause, My Cleats initiative. NFL players supporting the causes they care about, proudly displaying the charitable causes on their game day cleats. Discover more of their personal tributes at NFL.com/MyCauseMyCleats. And as we heard from Laura earlier, some of the players unable to wear their specialized cleats today due to the weather.
Yeah, you're going to have those molded, the short molded cleats. You're not going to be able to hold your footing with the elements the way they are today. So some of the guys had to opt out and go with a longer cleat.
To the kick. First down.
Legal shift. So the Bears from the 41-yard line. Legal shift on the punt. So Matt Barkley and the Bears go back to work, leading 14-6. Barkley throws, and again it is Bellamy in San Francisco territory for a Bears first down.
Again, changing direction, doing everything because the offense has the advantage in these conditions. And we saw this earlier in the second half. Joshua Bellamy coming all the way across the field, had gained the separation from Tremaine Brock.
22-yard pass play. Jordan Howard in the backfield with the fullback Lasike. First and 10 from the 37. On the handoff, it's Howard. He gains a yard, and we head to Los Angeles. Carissa.
Thanks, Kenny. In Atlanta, both teams fighting for playoff seeding in this one. Kansas City up 2016 on the road. Fake punt, direct snap to Albert Wilson with this 55-yard run. Kansas City up 27-16. Andy Reid taking chances. Kenny, Darrell, and Laura.
Dave Toad, the old Chicago Bears special coach. Kansas City dialing that one up.
Chiefs with the 11-point lead in Atlanta. Second down and 9 for the Bears. Barkley looking for Bellamy again, and Bellamy makes the catch. So he has bounced back in a big way.
He really has. I mean, it had to be such a hard week for him. He's got such an easy catch to win that game last week against Tennessee. He starts out this week with a big drop, and now he's made some really nice catches. Again, I talked about this, looking back at your quarterback with all those wet snowflakes coming down, obscuring your vision. He's had a couple of really nice catches.
30 yards from Barkley to Bellamy. Bellamy now with 3 receptions, 77 yards. First and goal from the San Francisco 6. Meredith in motion, Howard in the backfield. This is Howard, who has 2 touchdowns today, and he is in for number 3. The hat trick for Jordan Howard.
Well, Chip Kelly's going to watch this play here after the game, and he is not going to be happy with the effort of his defense right here. This is not good for San Francisco. It's a big pileup. Jordan Howard just keeps his legs moving. Look at all those Niner bodies. That's not winning football right there.
Howard came into the game with 2 rushing touchdowns on the season. He's done it on 3 consecutive possessions. Barth, the extra point. What a turnaround by the Chicago Bears. They now lead the 49ers 21-6.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
A storm is coming, and my son is walking right into it.
Rated M for mature.
Gears of War 4, now $20 off.
This holiday, one store is the store to get your romantic on. Kay Jewelers. Right now, save up to 30% on select diamond fashions, including shimmering diamonds in rhythm. So go to Kay and get your kiss on. Every kiss begins with Kay.
You deserve more. More savory. More sweet. More loving. Now get more choices on McDonald's all-day breakfast menu.
Hey, Mickey, listen, I need you to watch the kids. We had to flee the country.
What's up, Chippy?
Hey there, girl.
Yanked his pants down and pointed his tiny... What happened to you?
It was humongous. I'm lucky he didn't beat me with
Well,
it.
clearly you didn't do it right.
The Mick, special premiere, January 1st on Fox.
Jordan Howard with a touchdown on 3 straight possessions for the Chicago Bears.
Nice mix on that last drive. You know, again, they've gained their confidence, kind of put in that situation in the 2-minute scenario at the end of the half. Matt Barkley shows the coaching staff, hey, I can make throws in these conditions. Even though I've never played in this type of weather before, I can make these throws, and they've continued that. And here's the great story about this whole thing that's happened here in the second half. This is last week, 1st and goal. Joshua Bellamy, it doesn't get any easier than that, and he drops it. They end up losing the game, and some of the catches he's made today in these conditions, very impressive. Now, we were at practice Friday, and wide receiver coach Curtis Johnson, when his group is not involved in the drill, they are working on the sideline, and I mean working. On Friday, it was contested throws. They're with a partner. The ball's coming in. Hands across the face. Guys tugging on your shoulders. You've got to make the catch. You drop the ball, your first drop, 10 push-ups. Second drop, 20 push-ups. We talked to Coach Fox about this. He said, listen, that was not a response to what happened on Sunday. That's what Coach Johnson does all the time. He goes, I've never seen wide receiver group catch more footballs during the course of a practice week than these guys do here.
What a turnaround today, now a false start.
False start, number 68, offense. 89, offense. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
St. Beatles and Vance McDonald.
And this 49er team completely out of sync. They had some opportunities early in the game with the miscues and special teams from the Chicago Bears. They kicked field goals, and now they just can't get back into a rhythm. I mean, Chicago has just stolen all the momentum in this game.
49ers have not won on the road this season. This is Hyde. Hyde out to the 27. In fact, their last road win was right here in Chicago last December. 49ers 2 pass attempts in the first half, fewest by any team since the 49ers here back in 2005. Their quarterback that day, Cody Pickett. On second down, Kaepernick will run out of bounds. Chased out by Leonard Floyd. So the 49ers now facing a third down with 5.5 remaining, third quarter. After the 6-0 San Francisco lead late in the first half, Bears have come back with 3 consecutive scores. We're down at 7. Must get to the 35 for a first down, and Kaepernick is sacked for the 4th time today. Hakeem Hicks and Leonard Floyd. What a day it's been for Hicks.
You are not kidding, Ken. I tell you, this guy, he has played outstanding today, and he's just been a force inside. Working against Daniel Kilgore. They got a little twist there. Joshua Garnett coming across. Hakeem Hicks comes free. And again, let's credit that secondary. They're holding down in coverage. Nowhere for Colin Kaepernick to go. And he's speed up that mental clock. He's got such good athletic ability. If it's not there and you feel that clock running down, just get out of there. Try to create a positive play.
Fair catch is called for. Callahan back at the 36. 4 sacks today for the Chicago Bears defense.
When a moment turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adempus for pulmonary hypertension, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis and a $200 savings card.
Almost there.
Get 10% off Target gift cards today only.
You guys rock!
So long, Mel. This holiday season,
Wow, you got it!
you'll never look at your pets the same way again.
Oh boy.
The Secret Life of Pets on digital now on Blu-ray Tuesday.
At Outback, Steak and Unlimited Shrimp is back. Just $15.99 for a limited time. Try unlimited garlic herb butter or crispy shrimp for just $15.99. And hurry in for a free $10 bonus card with every $50 gift card. At Outback.
MLS Cup, Saturday at 7:30 on Fox. Star special premiere December 14th after the Empire Fall finale starting at 8.
3 touchdowns for Jordan Howard, most by a Bears rookie. Rushing touchdown since Gale Sayers against the 49ers back in '65.
One of my favorite guys, and I tell people all the time, go back and watch the old video of Gale Sayers. You see a couple of current guys. Matt Forte was a guy that I thought had kind of the slide that Gale Sayers had, but watch him. He never seems to break stride. He's always moving fast and forward. And it was just amazing to watch him play, and he accomplished all that in such a short NFL career.
In that game back in '65 against San Francisco at Wrigley Field, he scored an NFL record 6 touchdowns as Howard is stopped at the line of scrimmage. And for more on Jordan Howard, who has 3 touchdowns today, Laura.
Well, you talked about On His Shoes, Kenny, which are wrapped up, but they're a tribute to his father, who passed away when he was 12 years old. He pays tribute to his dad every day. In every game since 7th grade, since his father passed away, he wears a shirt with his father's picture on it. And that is the same shirt. He wears it every game. He just had to cut off the sleeves because his arms got big. He was so excited about these shoes because he said, no one sees the shirt. I'm so happy to show them my shoes so I see it on the outside. Everyone sees it on the outside, Kenny.
Thanks, Laura. Here is Barkley for Bellamy. This time, he drops it.
Joshua, all or nothing Bellamy. I'll give him a little bit of the element here. He's been good in these situations today, but The one thing we talked about, just kind of some fundamental things, maybe hands turn the wrong way, leaping when you don't need to leap. He did everything right there. He ran through that one, hand to hands in the good position, just didn't make the catch.
O'Donnell punting for the first time since early in the second quarter. Low snap. Fair catch back at the 15-yard line by Curley. Well, Seattle and Toronto in the MLS Cup for the first time ever. Jordan Morris and the Sounders, Josie Altidore and Toronto FC fight for their chance to make Major League Soccer history. Who will hoist the cup? Saturday, 7:30 Eastern, only on Fox, or watch it live on Fox Sports Go. Late third quarter in Chicago. Bears with a 21-6 lead. 49ers have lost a franchise record 10 straight. And they start from their 15-yard line. Kaepernick looking to throw on first down. And find anyone, loses the football. And it's recovered by the right guard, Garnett.
And that has been the issue today. This Bears front, there he is again. Hakeem Hicks gets the hit, knocks it loose, but there's opportunities. They like their matchups at the linebacker level. I think they felt comfortable with some matchups at the safety position with Vance McDonald, but the big challenge was going to be controlling that front. Could they take advantage of those matchups by controlling the front? They have not done that, and I tell you, the big one has been Hakeem Hicks. He's had a heck of an afternoon.
9 tackles, a sack, and now a forced fumble. Second down and 10. This is Hyde. Hyde out to the 20-yard line as we check back in with Carissa.
Thanks, Kenny. Snowing in Chicago, also snowing in Green Bay. And Houston's anemic offense, down by 7, gets back on track to start the second half. Brock Osweiler to tight end Ryan Griffin. We're all tied up at 7. Kenny, Daryl, and Laura.
Thanks very much, Carissa. Texans atop the AFC South. Tied at 7 with the Packers in Green Bay. Third down at 4. Niners must get to the 25-yard line for a first down as Kaepernick throws too far for the tight end McDonald. So now San Francisco will punt it away.
And you just got to make those throws. We talked about making the critical plays when they're there. 21-6, you've got your deep threat, Vance McDonald, running free in the secondary. You've got to make this throw. Your offensive line does block. They give you the opportunity to take advantage of that matchup. And this is not close. He doesn't even give Vance McDonald the opportunity to make the catch.
Pinion punting from his 10. Fair catch is called for by Callahan at the 35-yard line. So the Bears take over. 1:14 on the clock. Third quarter. Leading the 49ers 21-6. Jordan Howard with all 3 Chicago touchdowns.
And just a much different approach since the 2-minute situation at the end of half came out. Was very conservative in their play call, trying to establish that running game, and then all of a sudden they find out that Matt Barkley can make some throws in these conditions, even though he hasn't played. And San Francisco, who really dominated the first half time of possession, just didn't take advantage of those opportunities, just kicking the 2 field goals.
Play action on first down. As Barkley throws, there is a flag. As Deontay Thompson remains down.
I'm interested to see what the flag is. Did he shove? Did Deontay Thompson shove? Or is he just trying to get back to make a play on the football? Working against Jimmy Ward on the outside. There again, there it is, the double moves. They all knew about him. Jimmy Ward plays it really well right there. That is not offensive pass interference to me.
Pass interference on number 14, offense, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
That's an underthrown deep ball, and I did not see Deontay Thompson shove him. to create this, to create the separation, to get back in there. I think it's just a really nice adjustment by Deontay to get back and make the catch. So we had one at the end of the first half against San Francisco in the end zone. I didn't think that that was PI, and I don't think that that's offensive pass interference.
So Thompson off to the sidelines. Don Fox does not agree. Pete Morelli telling Thompson to leave the field due to the hit to the head.
Yeah, and I do that. I have tremendous respect for Pete Morelli in that situation. We've seen several officials this season make sure the guys get off if they've had a hit to the head.
Penalty markers. Movement prior to the snap. Catch is made by Bellamy out of the 41-yard line.
Offside. Number 90, defense. Penalty will be declined. Second down.
Glenn Dorsey jump. Bears take the result of the play, a 17-yard reception.
Right on the nose. A little bit early. Never understand how the nose tackle. That's a neutral zone infraction.
There's Thompson has his helmet back on. Second down and 4. And Howard has a first down and more. Jordan Howard finally tackled inside the 35-yard line of the 49ers. Finally brought down by Ward and Hodges after a gain of 26.
And this one's just coming straight through this way. Good blocking, a double there, and then Eric Kush climbs apt to the linebacker. That's excellent by Eric Kush inside. Helps secure the nose with Cody Whitehair, and then he bounces up to the second level to get the linebacker.
So Howard picks up a first down. He has all 3 touchdowns for the Bears as we head to the fourth quarter in the snow in Chicago.
When I left from Africa, I thought I was mad.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu is not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
You just used your phone to binge watch an entire season of your favorite show. Your family's wireless data plan is on the brink. It's time to take extreme measures. Or you could get the shows you love data-free. Introducing Data-Free TV, only from AT&T. Now you can watch DirecTV on your devices anywhere, without using your data. Switch to AT&T Wireless and stream DirecTV data-free.
Hi, everybody. This is Pat Hughes. The Chicago Cubs are World Series champions. To commemorate this, BigTimeBats.com is releasing the 2016 World Series champions Louisville Slugger two-tone bat. The full-size bat will have the Cubs logo and the World Series champions logo. The bat is limited to 10,000 individually numbered bats and sells for $129.95. Call Big Time Bats now at 1-866-280-BATS.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
49ers led 6-0. Bears with 3 consecutive touchdowns, all from Jordan Howard. By the way, Chicago's season high this year, 23 points. They have 21 today, and they are on the move. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line of San Francisco. On the end around, it is Bellamy. And Bellamy has another Chicago Bears first down to the 21-yard line. Gain of 12.
Yeah, this one, Bellamy, I think if he stays outside, he's got an opportunity for an even bigger play. He's going to have Ben Broniker out there in front. He's got a wide receiver blocking downfield. If he could have kind of got into that alley out on the perimeter right there. Stay outside.
Second carry of the season for Bellamy. Howard in the backfield, 1st and 10 from the San Francisco 21. Broniker in motion. Howard on the handoff from Barkley. And Howard gains 2 down to the 19-yard line.
Cody Whitehair is down for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, he came up limping earlier after one of the Howard touchdowns. And now Whitehair again shaken up.
Number 65 trying to climb up to that second level. Looks like he gets rolled up by Jordan Howard, kind of falls while his foot is planted.
The rookie out of Kansas State. Back in a moment.
"23rd time's a charm."
Boom. Yes. 23rd time is the charm, Cliff.
Yeah, you showed me. Yes, you did.
This must be how Odell Beckham feels when he scores a game-winning touchdown.
This must be how Shelly felt when she won that purple bear. Pepsi.
Alexa, ask Uber for a ride.
Okay.
Alexa, pause. Alexa, resume.
Alexa, ask 1-800-Flowers to order Tina Roses.
Okay.
Our mission is to produce programs and online content for African women as they try to build their businesses and careers. My name is Yasmin Bello Asage, and I'm a co-founder at She Leads Africa. I definitely could not do my job without technology. This Windows 10 device, the touchscreen, allows you to kind of pinpoint what you're talking about, which makes communication much easier and faster than the old Mac that I used to use. You can configure it in so many different ways. It just, I don't know, it feels really cool. I feel like I'm in the future.
It's Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Take an extra 30% off prices already reduced 30 to 75%. Plus, take 30% off regular price brands and designers that almost never go on sale. Macy's Friends and Family Sale, now through Thursday.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. It's always a great gift on Verizon.
Cody Whitehair to the sidelines. So Ted Larson shifts to center. Josh Sitton in at right guard. Barkley's pass a bit behind Cameron Meredith.
Josh Sitton isn't sitting anymore.
No.
So let's take you through that offensive line of the Chicago Bears now. So Josh Sitton will come in at the guard spot. Ted Larson will shift into the center spot to take over for Cody Whitehair. So you should have Eric Kush left guard, Ted Larson center, and Josh Sitton right guard.
Bears have lost a couple of offensive linemen for the season. Their center at the start of the season, Rona Strasu, Kyle Long, injured a couple of weeks back. And now Whitehair on the sidelines. 3rd down and 8 as Barkley is taken down by Ahmad Brooks.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, you have to understand matchups, and it's one of the things that younger guys will do. Ahmad Brooks is right here. He's going up against Daniel Brown at tight end. That's a matchup that favors San Francisco. So you got to bring a wide receiver down to chip before he releases. You got to have your back released that way. You got to look at those matchups and make sure that it's something that is not going to be a potential for a big turnover.
45-yard attempt. Connor Barth. Patrick O'Donnell is the holder. Barth 13 of 17 on the season. And his kick is good. So it's a season high, 24 points.
And Pat O'Donnell's done a heck of a job as the holder on the last 2 kicks.
I've made a breakthrough in bucket technology. My new KFC $10 chicken share. This innovative new bucket is technical and complicated, so let me put it in layman's terms. It's a bucket for 2. This cutting-edge design is perfect for sharing. My chicken share allows for 9 extra crispy tenders, or 6 delicious pieces of original recipe, or 2 heaping helpings of my popcorn nuggets. A bucket for $10? What? This delicious chicken share took a lot of math, quantum science, and imagining a different size bucket. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
There's no one I'd rather hit the road with.
No one I'd rather have dinner and a movie with.
No one I'd rather lean on.
Being in love is an amazing thing. Being in love with your best friend is everything. The Ever Us 2-stone ring. 1 diamond for your best friend, 1 for your true love. For the one woman in your life who's both. Ever Us. Available at Kay, Jared, and Zales.
So my daughter tells me you don't eat meat.
Nope.
Vizio 60-inch 4K Ultra HD TV with Google Cast, $678. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Dak Prescott should be running away with MVP.
Man, I'm done talking about the Cowboys.
When will the world wake up?
What will they say tomorrow on America's fastest growing sports show? Undisputed tomorrow on FS1.
Everyone wants to be a star.
Star special premiere December 14th after the Empire Fall finale.
Sunny premieres Wednesday, January 4th, only on FXX.
There's Blaine Gabbert. Looks like he is going to replace Colin Kaepernick at quarterback for the 49ers. Who trail the Bears 24-6. Gabbert on the return. And he gets upended. Jarek McManus. Terrific play on special teams.
And Rod Streeter's down for the 49ers as well. Slow to get up. Down on one knee. He's up and moving towards the sideline now, but Jarek McManus comes in, puts a big hit.
So here comes Gabbert, who started the first 5 games of the season for San Francisco. Also last December, the last road win by the 49ers. We were here, Darryl. Gabbert with a 44-yard touchdown run. And then the 71-yard touchdown pass to Torrey Smith in overtime to win the game.
Yeah, right now, Colin Kaepernick, up until this point in the game, 1 for 5, 5 sacks, minus 21 yards passing. And we talked about him passing from the pocket. At 24-6, you're going to need somebody who's better in the pocket. And Blaine Gabbert is a better passer from the pocket than Colin Kaepernick.
Curley slipped, able to make the catch, so Gabbert now has as many completions as Kaepernick today.
Good concentration by Jeremy Curley right there. Going down, being able to pop that ball up off the turf, staying with it.
Gain of 18. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Gabbert able to get rid of it. Hyde attempted to make the adjustment. Timu on the coverage.
And we got a Bear down in the secondary. Cravon LeBlanc. Cravon LeBlanc right here. Deion Bush is coming across the field, trying to get involved in the pass downfield, has the collision with Cravon LeBlanc.
For me?
Oh my.
What is it?
It's Samsung Gear VR.
You put it in there?
Push the play button. Oh. This is crazy.
Oh my God!
Oh. Oh. You gotta try this.
If it's important to you, it's important to us. So we're renewing our commitment for modern moms who want the very best. The lovers of meat who know how they like their beef. Our loyal fans who like to keep things fresh. And our newest followers who always have the planet in mind. It starts with a passion for our food and a simple belief: the simpler, the better.
My business is built with passion, but I keep it growing by making every dollar count. That's why I have the Spark Cash card from Capital One. With it, I earn unlimited 2% cash back on all of my purchasing. And that unlimited 2% cash back from Spark means thousands of dollars each year going back into my business, which adds fuel to my bottom line. What's in your wallet?
I played more than 200 consecutive games to earn this. You know how many games this kid played in to earn his? 0. His mom went to NFLshop.com to get it for him. 0. The best place to get authentic NFL gear? NFLshop.com.
Today's game is sponsored by Samsung Pay. Turn your phone into your wallet.
Blaine Gabbert entered quarterback for the 49ers. Second down and 10. From the 34-yard line. Gabbert to the near side, and Torrey Smith unable to hang on.
Yeah, and everything underthrown here by Blaine Gabbert as well, but there's Colin Kaepernick on the side. You see the numbers right there, and let's not forget, this is 1 week removed from a performance that a lot of people, a lot of San Francisco 49er fans harkening back to 2012, 2013, when Colin Kaepernick was playing at a very, very high level in the NFL.
He passed for 296 last week, ran for another 113. Much different story today. Third down and 10. And Gabbert's pass would not be handled by McDonald. Looked like he thought about running before he made the catch.
Yeah, just fundamentals, not looking the ball all the way in. And really right now, you know, the 49ers are in a spot. Blaine Gabbert is a free agent. Colin Kaepernick is a free agent. They've got to make a big decision. You look at that free agent quarterback market, I don't think there's a game changer available to bring in. So what is Chip Kelly going to do in this scenario?
The punt by Pinion. Callahan fair. Not called for a fair catch. Takes it out to the 32-yard line. And you talk about the future for the 49ers. You mentioned both Kaepernick and Gabbert free agents. Some talk this week about Chip Kelly perhaps going back to the University of Oregon, although he says that he will not. So many questions for the 49ers moving forward.
Yeah, but the biggest thing is getting some consistency at the quarterback position. You've got to have continuity there, and right now the San Francisco 49ers don't. Chicago has a decision to make themselves in the offseason. In San Francisco, both of these guys are going to be quarterbacks. Colin Kaepernick did some restructuring to his contract earlier this year. He can walk away from that contract and become a free agent. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't think it's the elements. If the elements are going to be something that impacts a quarterback's game to the degree, when you look at what Colin Kaepernick did last week in Miami to what he's doing in the snow this week in Chicago, if that's a result of the weather here, then that's not a good scenario. You've got to have a quarterback that can play in all conditions. And you look forward into the future, you know, you've got Green Bay, you've got teams where you could run into weather like this. You've got Seattle. You've got situations where it could be inclement weather in the divisional round, in the championship game. You've got to be able to perform under these conditions. So, I would hope that this would not be something that impacted Colin Kaepernick today, and that there's that dramatic of a difference from last week to this week. But we saw Blaine Gabbert come out. He's got the one victory this year, the opening game against the Rams, and he comes out and he's underthrowing footballs. So it's going to be hard. This is going to be a tough offseason for the Niners, and I think the Bears in a similar situation. What are they going to do? Is it time to say goodbye to Jay Cutler, to allow him to go somewhere and get a fresh start, and for them to start moving forward and going in a different direction? You know, is Brian Hoyer the guy that you want to move forward with? That's why today, with Matt Barkley out there, John Fox wants to take a long look and see what he has in this young guy.
Second down and 2 as Barkley hands it off to Howard. Mentioned Cutler, he started 5 games, underwent shoulder surgery. Hoyer started 5 games. He was out on the field prior to the game, and now Barkley in his second start. Not complete a pass until a minute 43 remained in the second quarter today, but has done a nice job since. There's Hoyer. on the Chicago sideline.
But you kind of look at where John Fox has been, and everybody looked at year 2. He had a great year 2 in Carolina. He had a great year 2 in Denver. But, let's go back and take a look at those times there. 2003 to 2005 in Carolina. The passing offense and Jake Delhomme kind of middle of the road in the NFL. But what he did have was a good defense, and his team led the NFL in takeaways during that 3-year stretch. You go out to Denver, that's 2012 to 2014. Their offense is a little bit better. They've got Peyton Manning there. They're 3rd in the NFL, or 6th in the NFL. He's 3rd overall. Another good defense.
Quentin Dial, the injured liner.
And pretty good in takeaways there. So really, here they've got a top 10 defense. He's made that impact. John Fox has made that impact. They're number 9 here this year. They've got to get the quarterback situations figured out. And this defense, the Chicago defense, has got to start taking the ball away. They're tied with the Jaguars for fewest takeaways the last 2 years in the NFL. And that's always been a staple of a John Fox defense.
49ers medical staff tending to Quentin Dial. We talked about the success Fox had. He brought both Carolina and Denver to the Super Bowl in his 2nd season with both organizations.
Well, it's interesting because who are the big additions there? You got to build your team through the draft. He gets Julius Peppers when he's in Carolina. He gets Von Miller when he's in Denver. He's gone out and got Leonard Floyd. Is Leonard Floyd going to be the guy? You look at what those big edge rushers have done in Carolina, in Denver, with John Fox and that defense, and you look at Leonard Floyd, went out and got him 9th overall this year. I think he is going to be a good player. I think he could be one of those guys you have to worry about in pass protection. Can he be a Julius Peppers? Can he be a Von Miller? Bears fans are sure hoping so. But that's one of the things that John Fox goes to as he starts to build that team. The other one is quarterback. He had Jake Delhomme there in Carolina. He was fortunate to be able to go out and get Peyton Manning when he was in Denver. The question is, what does John Fox and the organization do here with the quarterback situation to create that continuity?
Quentin Dial heading off the field. And we head to Los Angeles for a game break. Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
All right, guys. Green Bay was in a tie game with Houston until Aaron Rodgers does it again. This time looking up at Jordy Nelson. Nelson's 10th touchdown reception of the year. 32-yarder puts the Packers up by 7 in the 4th quarter. Kenny Moose and Laura.
Well, the snow certainly not affecting Aaron Rodgers on that throw.
No. That helps when you got a guy like Jordy Nelson. Now, how do you let Jordy Nelson get behind you?
18 out. 2nd down and 6. Here's Howard, who has gone over 100 yards for the 5th time during his rookie season. Snow in Green Bay up top. Snow here in Chicago at the bottom.
Can't be inside all the time and in these warm weather climates, Kenny. You got to be able to play in all the different types of elements that exist out there in the cities. That's one of the reasons you talk to a lot of fans. They love the championship games because the weather does become an integral part of that championship game.
Third down and 2, and Howard will not get there. Chris Jones along with a couple of teammates. There's Nick Ballore. Well, Howard now at 874. More rushing yards for Jordan Howard than Gale Sayers during his rookie season, although Sayers did have that 6 touchdown game in 65 against the Niners. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving, and 1 on a punt return for Gale Sayers that day.
Beatty Feathers next on the list.
Yes. Beatty, one of the great Bear running backs back in the early days of this franchise. There's a flag on the punt. With just over 8 minutes remaining, 4th quarter here in Chicago.
During a return, holding number 33 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down, and timeout.
There it is, 33, Rashad Robinson grabbing hold of Josh Bellamy.
Hi, how can I help?
She's the reason the good times are great. And the reason the tough times are easier. Because she's your best friend and your true love. Presenting the Ever Us two-stone diamond collection. New rings, necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. One diamond for your best friend, one diamond for your true love, for the one woman who's both. Ever Us. Available at Kay, Jared, and Zales.
Almost there.
Get 10% off Target gift cards today only.
You guys rock!
The NFL Pro Bowl is headed to Orlando, where the best meets the next. A week-long celebration culminates with the biggest group of NFL stars in one stadium. It's AFC versus NFC. Don't miss your chance to see the NFL's best compete live on January 29th, the 2017 Pro Bowl. Go to NFL.com/Pro Bowl on sale to get your tickets today.
MLS Cup, Saturday at 7:30 on Fox.
Just over 8 minutes remaining here in Chicago. Jordan Howard with 3 rushing touchdowns for the Bears. They lead the Niners 24-6.
The tip of the hat right now to that Bears front. I really think San Francisco felt offensively if they could control the Bears front, there were plays to be made at the linebacker level and in the secondary, but that Bears front has not allowed that to happen. They've been very good this afternoon.
49ers start from the 10 due to the penalty during the punt. Pass is caught by Carlos Hyde out at the 16-yard line for a gain of 6.
I just think it's amazing how this game flipped. I mean, the first half, San Francisco really controlled the flow of the game. And it was the time of possession, the opportunities, and then that 2-minute drill at the end of the first half when Matt Barkley takes it down and gets a touchdown. All of a sudden, you've got renewed confidence to come out and be a little bit more aggressive in the passing game in the second half.
49ers blocked a punt, forced a turnover with a 6-0 lead, but all Chicago since is Gabbert. And that pass broken out, getting his hand in was Kwiatkowski.
Tough duty for Blaine Gabbert. Right-handed quarterback moving to his left, trying to get it back across the body.
Looking for Chris Harper. 3rd down and 4.
Akeem Hicks right here in the middle has just had a monster of an afternoon.
Sure has. As Gabbert goes over the middle, it's Harper. Harper makes the catch for a 49ers first down. New set of downs for the Niners.
This is our first opportunity to really see Chip Kelly's offense in San Francisco, and it looks much different than Philadelphia. It doesn't seem that the tempo thing as important here this afternoon.
There is a flag. Gabbert stumbles out of bounds at the 29.
Holding. Number 67 offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
That's on the center, Daniel Kilgore.
And who do you think's lining up across from him, Kenny? Probably big old Akeem Hicks. Nope. Cornelius Washington drawing the holding penalty. tripped over the 29-yard line there.
11th San Francisco penalty. Gabbert pulls it in. Gabbert stumbles out of bounds on the other side, takes a photographer with him.
And there was no viable option for Blaine Gabbert moving to his right. Everybody had come to the left side, so he's moving out to the right here. He has nobody to throw it to down the field, so he's just going to have to get what he can.
Second down at 19. And Gabbert's pass gets batted down. It's Kwiatkowski again.
It's been a tough year for Chicago in regards to injury, but John Fox said, you know what, we're playing a lot of young guys. They're getting some quality reps. You don't have depth right now. That's what happens when the injury bug hits you and you get a lot of your frontline guys out. So you don't have the depth to kind of make up for that imbalance, but what you do is you create depth for the following season. So these are great snaps that guys like Nick Kwiatkowski and John Timu and other guys are getting while these injuries have happened to the Bears this year.
Kwiatkowski, a one-man highlight film during this possession. Short, intended for Torrey Smith.
Nick's got to talk to the equipment guys here in Chicago. They didn't do a good job with the decals on his helmet today.
Right. 5 possessions in the second half for the 49ers, 5 punts. Fair catch called for by Callahan at the 46-yard line.
Well, we talked about that Bears front and the guy who's been the most disruptive all afternoon, Akeem Hicks, and it started right from the first drive for the Chicago Bears. And Colin Kaepernick under siege all afternoon from that front, not having to add blitzers. It was really just the down 4 that were controlling that. So good job by Akeem Hicks and his guys up front. Really the difference, I think San Francisco felt very confident coming into this game with matchups at the linebacker and safety level, but that defensive front, that D-line of the Chicago Bears did not allow it to happen.
So a huge day for Hicks, the former Saint and Patriot. Jordan Howard adding to his totals. Howard over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns today.
You see that third quarter, you go in at halftime and you had Matt Barkley play real well in that 2-minute situation. You come out, now you're able to kind of challenge San Francisco because they've got to defend, run, and pass. Has a big third quarter there with the 50 yards and the 2 touchdowns. And again, San Francisco really struggled to stop the run all season long. Another 100-yard rusher against this Niners defense.
He is the 9th to rush for 100 yards against San Francisco. No other team coming into the weekend had allowed more than 4 100-yard rushers. And here are the 9. Saluting Howard today.
Well, you know, some unknown guys. You have Fozzie Whitaker. You got Jaquiz Rogers there. Week 7 for Tampa Bay, filling in for Doug Martin. But you saw him get a little bit better. You know, after that Saints game, Mark Ingram had a big day. That's only on 10 carries when he went for 158. You know, you shut down Jay Ajayi last week, so there's potential there. It's the consistency, and when you're going through a 1-10 season, you know, that's one of the reasons why you find yourself with that type of record. You lack consistency, you lack the ability to make those game-changing plays.
Third down and 5 as Barkley throws, and it is complete, and then Daniel Brown goes sliding out of bounds, the tight end who makes the catch for a Bears first down.
Working off that tight end spot. Little savvy veteran shove there. These young guys pick up stuff quick, Kenny.
Brown out of James Madison. Matt Barkley looking for his first win as an NFL starting quarterback. Hands it off to Howard. Glenn Dorsey the tackle with under 4 minutes remaining. Great job by our entire crew in the elements here in Chicago. Our producer Barry Landis, director Brian Lilly, associate director, new father Joe Williams, broadcast associate Paul Marmero, technical producer Sid Drexler, technical director Jared Legrani, Dave Corris, our statistician, crunching the numbers along with Ricky Camps, and our spotter Ben Bulma.
And to all the camera guys who were roughing it outside in the elements today, thank you very much. Fantastic pictures all afternoon.
Our guy Whit Bernfeld, usually in the booth with us, he's up in the elements today.
I think Winnie likes it outside. He doesn't like being in here with us.
You're right. Get him out in the snow.
Yeah, there
he is.
What do you think, Winnie?
He loves it. John Warner, on the other hand, handling the audio nice and warm here in the booth, bundled up. So the Chicago Bears, who had won only 2 games all season over Detroit and Minnesota, both here at home, look ahead to the Detroit Lions on the road next week. As Howard is tackled at the 38-yard line. Detroit leading New Orleans as the Lions look to maintain the lead in the division. Minnesota losing on Thursday. Vikings 6-6. Packers leading Houston 21-7. Green Bay looking to even their record at the 500 mark at 6-6. 49ers will head home, host the Jets, and then it's back east to Atlanta 2 weeks. And then finish up with a couple on the West Coast. And for the Bears, 3 divisional games among their final 4. Hurley back deep for the Niners. Hurley will let it bounce, and it is pinned inside the 5-yard line by McManus. So the 49ers pinned deep with just over 2 minutes remaining in this one. Coming up, America's Game of the Week. Many of you will see the Giants and the Steelers. Others, the Redskins and Cardinals. Or the Buccaneers and the Chargers.
A little bit of a dilemma there for Ben McAdoo fans, right? Western PA guy.
Right.
You're going to cheer for your local guy. You're going to go for the Steelers.
Odell Beckham Jr. Antonio Brown. Most touchdown receptions over the last 3 seasons. 2 historic franchises. Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, both drafted 2004. And they've each won 2 Super Bowls. Going head to head today in America's Game of the Week. Gabbert from his own end zone throws. And the catch is made by the tight end McDonald. And McDonald is shaken up. We hit the 2-minute warning in Chicago. Season high 24 points for the Bears.
This is for everyone. Are you ready? We'll take 16 million tickets, 50,000 foam hats, 2 million of those, and 1 million with cheese.
Hot dog. What do you want? Hot dog.
3 million hot dogs and goosebumps. We'll need billions of goosebumps. 1 million pre-game rituals.
Are you done?
What else do we need? Jerseys. We'll take all of them. And 1 almost perfect plan. Click, tap, dip, or swipe. Choose Visa, official payment partner of the NFL.
I have a way better deal here. 10 nuggets for $1.49. I think 2 full Whopper meals for $10 is clearly the better deal. He wears glasses and he can't see which is the better deal. You want these glasses? No, I don't.
Get 2 Whopper meals for $10 or 10 nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King.
overpack, but my guy knows what to bring. Like Viagra single packs for ED.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adempas for pulmonary hypertension. Your blood pressure could drop to an unsafe level. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing.
Ask your doctor about Viagra single packs.
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Now get 10 nuggets for only $1.49, only at Burger King.
2 minutes remaining in Chicago. Gabbert looking to throw, in trouble. He is sacked in the end zone for a safety by Leonard Floyd.
They talked about how John Fox has built his teams in Carolina and Denver, and this is the piece of the puzzle that he has here. This is the one that he's hoping for to be that guy here in Chicago. Working against Trent Brown. You're worried about the speed on the upfield shoulder. A nice little move underneath. And right into Blaine Gabbert.
Leonard Floyd, the first-round pick out of Georgia, 9th overall, missed last week's game due to a concussion. That's his 6th sack in 10 games. 6 sacks today for this Chicago Bears defense. The coordinator, Vic Fangio, former defensive coordinator out in San Francisco from 2011 through 14 under Jim Harbaugh.
And it'll be interesting to see the growth of Leonard Floyd as he moves forward. I always remember one of the things that John Fox told us about Julius Peppers. And when Julius Peppers first came to him in Carolina in one-on-one pass rush drills, he never let Julius Peppers go one-on-one. And he told him, listen, you're not going to get one-on-one opportunities during a game, so why do you want to practice it? I wonder if he'll take that same approach with Leonard Floyd as he continues to grow. Is he going to work with him to show him how to maneuver and rush the passer against backs with chips and tight ends and different things like that?
Timeout is taken by the Bears. Following the safety, it's now a 20-point Chicago lead. Again, America's Game of the Week coming up next. New York Giants at 8-3. Of course, the Cowboys in first place in the NFC East at 11-1.
Big game next Sunday night. Giants got to get through the Steelers first. But Dallas with the victory against Minnesota on Thursday night. Big game next Sunday against the Giants up in New York.
The only team to defeat the Cowboys this season back in week 1.
So they're kind of in that onside kick formation set up. You've got the punt after the safety. As a kid growing up, I remember the Dolphins doing an onside punt after a safety.
Not this time, as Callahan falls on it for the Bears. State Farm Game Break coming up next prior to America's Game of the Week. Giants and Steelers in Pittsburgh. That is not one of our crew members.
No, and that's young. That's bravado. That's nonsense.
Maybe a couple of other adjectives as well. Down to a minute 54 remaining as Barkley hands it off to Howard.
I always remember John Madden's description of that, though, when he would see the guys with the no shirts on up at Lambeau and all the different cold weather places, and Pat would always make a comment. John's thing was, you don't get a cold from being cold, you get a cold from a bug.
John would also usually circle the stomach.
the red all over the stomach area, and maybe all the empty plastic cups down in the seats below them.
Then he would circle the heat coming out of the head of your teammate Nate Newton.
Among other things.
Right. So the Chicago Bears will go to 3-9 on the season and their 3-game losing streak. For the 49ers, they extend their franchise-long streak, 11 consecutive defeats. Colin Kaepernick pulled in the second half for Blaine Gabbert. San Francisco will drop to 1-11.
Boy, what a difference a week makes. You know, watching the film, getting ready for this game, Colin Kaepernick played so well last week against the Dolphins, and that was a good Dolphins defense, and they put up some big yards. Just looked really, really good offensively and defensively too. Jay Ajayi, they shut him down in the running game, and today just a completely different 49er team out there on the field today.
First career victory for Matt Barkley as an NFL starting quarterback. So the Bears win it 26-6 for Darryl Johnston and Laura Oakman. This is Kenny Albert as we send you to Los Angeles for the State Farm Game Break Show. Kurt, take it away.